Hey, I want to give you a quick back office tour of RevLink if you're looking at it from a desktop. Now, it's primarily designed for using on a phone. All functionality is exactly the same. It's just the mobile will look different, obviously. But sometimes it's just easier for people to see if they're doing it on a big surface, right? So the first thing you have is you get your menu up top here, and you've got different things. You got your action hub, funnels, etc. Now, with the Action Hub, this is primarily your first step when you're doing anything. And all you have to do is click on Add a Contact and you add the name and phone number. Primarily, you're going to just be doing texting. That's what this app is primarily designed to do. You can put email in there. I typically don't, but I just use the phone. So you're going to click Cancel. You do have the ability to import from a CSV, but again, don't import like 5,000 names if you're not going to be able to send in all that kind of information. Also, once you import contacts, if at any time you need to move them, transport them, anything like that, you can just click download. It'll pull them all for you. All right. So one of the things, so that's kind of the real simple part of this. Now, the thing is once you add a contact, it will automatically default to step two, especially if it's a brand new person, because they want you to be able to share a resource. There's a few things here. You can copy the link and you can send it individually if you wanted to, okay? But most importantly, you're probably just going to click it because you're doing this on your mobile device. You're going to click the SMS, which is going to automatically open like a normal text. It will default with just the name of the person on there. It's not really that compelling. So you want to edit that text just like you would normally edit a text, okay? And then click send. And what's going to happen then is you'll be able to track everything, which I'm going to show you in a second. If at any time maybe you ran into something, you want to share a different resource, you can click on add a resource and it gives you a couple options. One, you can just share, let's say you had a web page you wanted to share, but you wanted to track it. You can just do it with a regular link. Put that link in there and add it, and there you're good to go. Or it'll make you a quick landing page. Okay, these are decent. It's just very simple. You just add the URL, you put a headline, and you're good to go, and it creates a page for you if you're on the fly. I would primarily recommend this. What you're going to do is you're going to go to My Funnels here at the top. Now, My Funnels is where kind of all the magic happens. With My Funnels, and what a funnel is a funnel is just a sequence of pages that are getting people introduction to whatever service, business, product you might be marketing. All right. In this example, I have one called the AI Trading Bot, which does some AI trading. And I introduce people by using this. And all I have to do is, if I'm in the Action Hub and I click on John Smith, all I have to do is click on send this one. Now, if I have other information or other resources, they will show up down here. So back to the funnel, okay? But if you want to build a funnel, it's very simple. You just click on New Funnel. You're going to name it. So we're going to name it New Funnel. Oops. I'm not going to make a description because we're going to speed this up. And now when we have the new funnel, okay, it's already ready to go. We're going to add a page. So what a page is you're just going to click on this page, and now you can title it, put a video URL, whether it's Vimeo or YouTube, make a headline, show next. And if you want a call to action, which I recommend, but if it's a funnel, I wouldn't necessarily put a call to action and just leave this button toggled on, because what will happen then is when you add the page, it will automatically go to the next page. So like as an example here, I have these on here, and then what it'll do is it'll automatically, if somebody clicks on it, this one, it'll go to the next step, the next step, the next step, and the next step. All right, so it's real simple to do. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can import someone's funnel. So let's say you have a leader that you've been working with, and they said they put a great funnel together for a fitness product, a health product. You can just click on import, and what happens here is you just click it because they've given your code. Okay, so as an example, if I was to share this code, I would click this button right here. It would open up, and then I would give them the appropriate link or the code. And then what they would do is go to import and post that link or code in there, and it will automatically import. Now, if the leader does make changes, those changes will not reflect because it has already been transferred over. The other thing is you can simply add a simple page by clicking add a landing page. This is really good for something on the fly. Maybe you found an article, again, something very simple. Probably one of my favorite things that we just put in here is the AI page. AI page is insane because you can click on it and you can literally add any video, any Vimeo video, and click generate page, and it within 15 seconds will make you a complete functioning page. Okay. Now, what's cool about that is once you've done this, so if you did it, I'm going to do a demo real quick for you. Okay, so watch how fast I can make an AI page. And I'm just going to use something simple, and I'm actually going to put something kind of dorky in there, which is going to be a smoked brisket page that I want to make, right? So this is going to be a landing page. Let's say I was selling something that had to do with smoked brisket or advertising my business, and I wanted to generate instant contact. Now, this is a pro version feature, so you definitely want to be on the pro version of this. But just like that, it pulled it out and gave me a summary, call to action button, and so on. So what I do then is I just click create page, and now the page is created and I can take a look at it. So let's take a look at it. And there it is. It just instantly made that page. And if I wanted to, I could put a call to action here. So as an example, let's say I was marketing a booklet or a book on, cooking. I could make that page just that quick. Okay. Now, what's nice here is if I want to, I can click on this edit button, and you'll notice that I can add it to a funnel. So if I've already created a funnel, but I like this video or I found a new resource, I want to do it, I can actually automatically add it to the funnel by clicking on that. And let's say I don't have a video in line, so I'm going to turn that off, but I want a call to action button. And maybe I'm marketing, some butcher material or something, butcher paper in that video because it's about brisket. I could put that button text there and put that button link there, save changes, and now it would reflect on that page. And again, if at any time you don't like it, so then I've instantly added this to here. And so now on the Action Hub, if I was to go and send John Smith something, I can send him the bot funnel. We've already made this new page. I can copy it. Actually, this is going to be a new funnel that I put in there. It's only got one view. And that tracks too as well, which is nice. You can kind of see where you're at. But so that's how when you're in the funnels, you can add the page, a new page to the funnel. You'll notice that this one didn't show up because there's nothing in it. So I'm just going to delete that. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete this as well. So it's automatically deleted and we're good to go. But real simple tools here. All right, so the next thing is the contacts. Once you click on contacts, you're going to go back here and you'll see your contacts, and they will be listed as cold, warm, or hot, depending on the activity they take. If you click on that, it will open up any activity that they did, and you again can get all these notifications in real time on Telegram. And obviously, if you're on a phone, click on send a resource. It'll default you right over where the resources are, and you can follow up really, really quick. Other part, we got my stats. Might not be a lot in here because I obviously is using this as a demo to make this video. I got one contact in there. Obviously the views are a little high because I've been testing stuff like that in the link clicks and shares. It'll show you recent activity. You can see that they viewed the page of the smoking brisket, which you saw me click on, and so on. So it's really a good thing. There is a training tab in here. There will be more stuff being added to this currently. There's just a few courses in here. And then if you click on My Team's one of my favorite things because what the My Team thing allows you to do is if you're in like direct selling or networking or you're doing anything, you're building organizations and you like to track their activity, what you can do is as a leader, you would share your code with that person. And then what will happen is they will show up in your back office down here. Their contacts will not, but that person, and you will be able to track their activity, which is real important. If maybe you want to join a leader's team and see, say, hey, I need help. I want somebody to track what I'm doing. I need some assistance. Then you just get your leader's code and you put it in there, join a team, and now they will be able to track what you're doing. Really, really a great feature. And you'll notice if you click on the actual person down here, it opens up how many contacts they've made, the resources sent, their team score, and so on. And the real important part about this is you're able to track obviously activity, because activity matters most in most of these businesses. And this is a real important feature. And one other thing here, we got the refer 3 and yours is free. Now how that works is very simply this. If you're a pro subscriber, okay, now you can refer people even if you're on the basic version, and the basic version has pretty much everything you need. Okay, so But the Pro version has the AI builder, a few more bells and whistles that you want to use. But if you go and give somebody your link, your referral link, you just go down here and copy it. If you refer 3 people and yours as well to get on the $27 plan, yours is free every single month as you maintain those, which is a great thing. And if at any time you need support, we have an AI built support system in here that you can actually, if you click on this and open it, you'll have some basic questions that come up on a regular basis. How to cancel, how do I get notifications, how do I create a funnel? And if you click on any of these, it'll automatically come up. After you've done that, if you get more questions, just type them in and the support will get to it. You don't necessarily have all these other options up here on the menu, but so on. So real important that you just understand that this is primarily built for texting, and it's just the most simple way to get proper information in the right people's hands at the right time, and you can track all that stuff so you know exactly who's doing what. So anyhow, more features will probably be added. I try not to complicate this, but enjoy RevLink. Would love to hear from you. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel and subscribe as we put more info out there. So thanks again for being a subscriber, and we'll see you on the other side.